Bank Stadium. Jim Nance, Phil Simms, and Danielle Bellini for the start of the third quarter. Flacco will lead his offense back onto the field here as this goes for a touchback. The Ravens offense now marches onto the field. Bernard Pierce lined up in the backfield. The third quarter begins with this play. Pulls it in.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Joe Flacco will take it right from the center. Flacco completes the pass to Torrey Smith. The Ravens have tried to stretch the field vertically, and they certainly have. Flacco's arm is one of the best in the league.
Long passes down the field that are completed. It's still one of the prettiest plays in all of sports. It just looks majestic, and man, has he been sharp today.
That last pass completion sets up a 3rd and 9. Pierce is shifted from running back to a receiver in the slot. Flacco from the shotgun. And they sack him on 3rd down, and they force the quick 3 and out.
When you blitz on 3rd down, you hope to get to the quarterback. Here's why. Because there are less defensive backs back there. The chances of giving up the big play are pretty high, but the rush, they're quick enough. They get there, and they sack the QB.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Woodhead's lined up as the single back. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Brought down right at the 50.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
And it'll be 2nd down and 6 after the running play on 1st down. There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. Middle, brought down by Mosley.
Well, a short gain on the run that time by the offense. When you're a running football team, listen, there's going to be a lot of ugly plays that don't work. You just got to keep running it.
On the way, 3rd down. Allen's lined up in the slot. Rivers out of the gun. And he's going to be sacked. So, just 3 plays and out for the offense.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on 3rd down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on 3rd down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
The Ravens are ready to take over now as their offense heads onto the field. Offense lines up here. 1st down and 10. Complete to Jones. Jones tackled down at the 17.
Well, that was a nice job by the offense. It just puts them in a better position. Nice little throw and catch.
Offense lines up here. 2nd down and 5. Pierce is handed the football.
Hey, that's a great job by the defense. What an effort and what speed. That time they get in the backfield and tackle the runner for a loss.
Pierce lined up in the backfield. 3rd and 7. Looks to his left. Throws it toward the sideline. And what a catch.
Good job by the defense. Staying in the right spots. They give up the short pass. They make the tackle. And now we have 4th down coming up.
We'll see what he can do here. First down coming up. Offense lines up here. Phillip Rivers from the shotgun has his target, and the tackle is made by Darryl Smith.
The defense thinks they have the guys to play man-to-man coverage down the field. Well, they didn't that time. The receiver made a nice little move, gets open, and a good throw by the quarterback.
From the gun. Looking across the middle. And Allen is stopped there. As a wide receiver, some weeks you just don't see the ball very much. But this is 2 consecutive games where he's had no impact on the contest, Phil.
Well, you can have an impact in different ways, Jim. You got to do the little things. One of them is to make sure you keep blocking in the run game. That's what you do when you don't see the football in the passing game.
Shakes off the tackle. Picks up about 2.
Nice job by the quarterback finding the open guy short. They get the completion. They still do not get the first down, though.
And now they'll try over again on 2nd down. Nickel formation for the defense here. Out of the shotgun formation. Throws the pass. Rivers to Woodhead.
Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
Rivers is going to take it from the gun. Finds his mark.
Anytime your team is down, you're inside the other team's red zone, you look for one of your star players, your quarterback, wide receiver, or running back. They need to make a big play here.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. This play set up by the long gainer. Woodhead. Touchdown and drawing close.
Touchdown Chargers.
I'd say this run by the offense is just, it's arrogance. They just say, you can't stop us, and they lined up and just shoved it down the defense's throat. Nice run there on 1st and goal for the touchdown.
He made it. The Ravens will get their hands on the football again, but their lead is not the same. Things are getting tight here. The score's 21-20. They'll take it at the 20. The Ravens are getting set for their next possession. Pierce is in the slot, not in the backfield for this play. Shotgun time here for Joe Flacco. From the shotgun. Throwing now to his left. Ball's picked off. Tackles made.
Butler's probably going to go to the sideline and tell him, hey, I got such a good pair of hands after that interception that I should play some tight end. I don't know about that, but I'll tell you this, he is one good linebacker.
First down on the way. The defense comes out in the nickel. Midway into the 3rd. Throws to the right. The tackle is made.
Well, when you keep chipping away with these short throws, sooner or later that defense is going to come up, and when they come up, that's when you throw it over the top.
The Chargers have it at the 24. Reaches out and grabs it, and he's tackled down after picking up the first.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
First down at the 15. It's Woodhead. They deck him in the backfield.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Second down following the run. Wayne's going to get set in the slot for this snap. They're setting up screen. Incomplete as he was looking short.
Well, it's a tight game up to this point. You got third and long. You're losing by a few points. You can't win the game on this play, but I'll tell you what, you can sure lose it. If you force this football down the field, you have a turnover, it could be the end of the game.
Third down and 11. Incomplete, almost going in the other direction.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? Third and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
No doubt about it. Put 3 on the board.
When you get great field position, Jim, you got to take advantage of it. The offense didn't do it. I blame the coach. Those were terrible play calls, but a good kick by the kicker.
Chargers getting set for the kickoff. Smartly takes the knee in the end zone. First down here. Joe Flacco will take it right from the center. The give. Here's looking out wide. Tackled down at the 22. That's second down coming up. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback.
Well, you got to have the draw play in your game or a delay. You know what that does, it fools the defense. And anytime you fool the defense, you usually get good gains.
Bernard Pierce lined up in the backfield. The Ravens from the 27. Pierce has got on the handoff.
Games in the NFL can hinge on third and short. Who can pick them up and who can stop them? How about that play that time by the defense? They stopped the third and short run, and now it's fourth down.
Nice tackle.
Of course, Jim, you and I would have called a fair catch there because you know why? We're cowards. Who'd want to take this kind of punishment when the defender's all around you?
The Chargers offense now coming out. Offense lines up here. The Chargers will take the snap from the 35. He's taken down at the 35. The Chargers lead right now, but you will see that not everything is going their way. Woodhead's had a tough one, especially down the stretch. If they want to control the game, you have to think they're going to go back to him for some more touches and try to get it right.
That's right. Keep giving him the football. Keep mixing the plays up. Don't get obvious in your play calls. If you do, the defense will have everything on their side.
And they tackle him down at the 37-yard line. The Chargers lead here in the second half, and a big reason why is their quarterback. Rivers has been unstoppable so far.
He has been unstoppable, hasn't he? And when your quarterback is hot, keep giving the football to him. They've done it, and he has rewarded the coaches.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. They'll go ground. Now slashing to the right side, looking for room. Graham's there that time for the tackle.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, There is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Woodhead's in the backfield. Single back set. The Chargers will take the snap from the 30. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Good job by the offense picking up a first down there. They've been terrific all day long. They're winning the football game, and they are tiring this defense out.
Phillip Rivers has it under center. The Chargers. Ball is out. Oh, they cough up the football, and the defense takes possession. The defense comes up with the big play, the hit, and the recovery of the football.
They sure did. They got so much speed on the defensive side, and that speed, when you think about it, it gets more people around the football. It helps you deliver the hit even harder, and that's why they got the turnover. Great job.
First down at the 33. It's Douglas, and that's a gain of 10. Looking at this comparison, Phil, it's fun to see these two quarterbacks going head-to-head in a tightly contested game.
Yeah, so well played on the offensive side by both teams. The quarterbacks, they've been very sharp. They're on target with the football, and their offensive lines are playing very well.
The Ravens take it from the 43. Flacco gets it over to Torrey Smith. Smith's tackled down at the 43.
The Ravens look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Down a couple points here in the second half. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
Pierce is going to take the handoff now. And they are in on Pierce.
Number 30 gets the call. No gain.
Second down coming up. Joe Flacco will take it right from the center. To Smith. Greeny's there to make the tackle. Third and 5 still to go, even after that last completion. Now looking at third down. Offense lines up here. Here is the first snap of the final quarter. A foot race to the end zone. The Ravens trail here in the second half. Flacco's tried to keep his team in it any way he can.
Well, a couple things, Jim. You can't blame the quarterback because they're trailing. He has been outstanding here today. The offensive line, the play calling, all good.
First and 10. Pierce is going to secure the handoff, and that's a 2-yard gain. The Chargers have figured out a way to finally slow down a running game. It's been a big point of contention for them all season long. Thankfully for them today, they figured it out.
Yeah, they have. You know, listen, these defensive linemen all year long, all they've wanted to do is rush the quarterback. But today, they've settled in, they're being tough, and they're stopping the run. Good job.
Pierce is taking the handoff. Legis in on the tackle. The running game has been going in opposite directions for these teams today, Phil, but it's still a tight game.
Yeah, Jim, simple on the offensive side. Do whatever you have to do to make it work. If you're running it well, stay with it. On the other side, you got to find ways to deceive the defense. Change up. If you do that, your chances of success, they go way up.
And incomplete. Didn't get his feet down.
There's a difference. When you play zone, you drop back and you watch the quarterback and you react to the football. When you're playing man-to-man, all you're worried about is where that receiver goes. You try to shadow him, look for the football, and try to make it play.
Drives it through for the field goal.
That was a good hold, good kick, 3 points. Good job by the offense.
The Chargers ready to return the kick. brought down at the 23. The Chargers now will start their drive at the 23. Allen's in the slot. First down at the 23. He'll throw it over the middle. Langford's able to swat the pass away. That pass never had a chance as it was knocked down at the line of scrimmage.
I got to blame the offensive line that time, Jim. You know, they are getting pushed back, so they're so close to the quarterback, and there's no way the quarterback has the room to maneuver and throw the football around the defensive lineman. So O-line, you just got to do a better job.
Allen's been option 1, 2, and 3 on offense today, Phil, as he just keeps piling up receptions at the wideout position.
Jim, he just has that special skill. He knows how to get open, and the quarterback is putting the football on the money.
Phillip Rivers has it under center. 3rd and short. They'll go ground. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down. The Ravens all season long have won the turnover battle, and today it's more of the same.
When you look at turnovers, it really, to me, comes down to one thing. That means you have a lot of speed on the defensive side. You can hit them before they are ready, and that's what they're doing here today.
First down at the 34. Reggie Wayne makes the catch.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
Allen's a receiver in the slot. 2nd and 3. Woodhead. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Number 17 completes the pass.
The Chargers, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
Has Allen, and they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
I think the best thing to say about that play, it's just it gained a few yards, so that's what you do. All plays don't score. Sometimes you just want to pick up a couple yards.
Rodgers lined up now as a slot receiver. 2nd down and 4. And he's forced to the ground.
Really good job by the defensive coordinator. Good time to call that blitz. Catches the offense by surprise, and they just outnumber him, and they get to the quarterback, and they take him down.
The Chargers will take the snap from the 40. Looking across the middle. Interception. That brings the play to an end. Smith. Woodhead lined up in the backfield. First down at the 47. Trying to work that left side. Mosley's there to make the tackle.
Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
Flag is out. That's an interception. Got a big lane. He's in for the touchdown, but there is a flag down. Player showing no restraint, coming in on the quarterback, and that late hit will cost his team 15.
A lot of times these late hits are called, and I feel for the defensive player. Not in this case. That was an easy call. A blatant late hit. It's worthy of 15 yards.
Now Now 1st and 10. After a short delay, now they'll run it. Second down here. It's a dime look for the defense on this play. Rivers out of the gun. Makes the reception. That's a gain of 6.
Good job that time by the quarterback. Found the open guy. Picked up some solid yards with that pass. 3rd and short. Now this opens up everything on the offensive side.
It'll be 3rd down. Woodhead's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. Another 3rd down conversion. The offense continues to come through in the clutch.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a 1st down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
1st and 10. Brings it into his body. Johnson's going to make the tackle.
Hard to throw the football down the field once you get into the red zone. That time the quarterback, well, he knows that. And he looks down there, nobody open deep, throws it short, and they get a nice solid pickup on that play call.
It's now 2nd down. Offense lines up here. Woodhead takes it out of the eye. Picks up about 5.
The Chargers did a good job that time picking up the 1st down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind just by a few points in the second half. You keep looking to pick up those 1st downs, and you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
1st and goal from the 4. And there's only 2 yards to be found right there. They keep fighting for every inch, every yard as they move closer and closer to the end zone.
Now this offense, they fit perfectly with the head coach. He's a tough guy. He's a grinder. And this offense, what a job here right now. They are grinding this football, like you said, right down the field.
2 minutes to go in the second half. Welcome back, friends. The offense has the ball, trying to pull out a victory here with just 2 minutes to go. This game is closing in on a finish, and the defense can make one play and basically end the game. Phil, it's 3rd down. They are in 4-down territory, and the defense knows that.
Yeah, you get a situation like this, Jim, on the defensive side, you need one of your pass rushers to come through and get on that quarterback.
Offense lines up here, and the quarterback doesn't get the snap in time. That's going to be a delay of game right here.
Delay of game, offense. Still 3rd down.
Coming up, 3rd down, a huge moment. 3rd and goal from the 9. Rivers finds Allen. Landry's in on the tackle. The Ravens signal for the timeout, and that's the first one they've used. The Chargers can go ahead here in the 4th with this field goal. The kick is through for 3. They were thinking touchdown that entire drive, but in the end, they have to go field goal. They convert here in the closing stages.
Well, I'm sure they would have loved to kick that field goal as time expired, but that's not the case. Good job of moving the football down the field, getting that field goal to put them ahead, and now the defense, go out there and do your job.
Smith's going to drop to a knee here, so this will come out to the 20. The Ravens come to the line of scrimmage with 2 timeouts to play with. Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way. First down at the 20. Flacco able to find Dennis Pitta in on the stop. First down, pressure on every snap down. We'll go hurry up now. Won't use a timeout. The Ravens have it at the 44. Torrey Smith with the catch. Smith's tackled down after a gain of 5.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Grabbing the face mask. We see it almost once a week, and here it happens again.
Well, a lot of times these defenders, I'll give them a little slack because they're running so fast. They're trying to tackle some tremendous athletes in open space, and sometimes accidentally you're going to grab the face mask.
He'll fire it out to the left. But the hit knocks the ball out.
There's nothing like a big hit. When you get it and it connects, it gives your defense some emotion. Look at the guys, how they're jumping around. Hey, that gets everybody excited.
Second down coming up. Time, obviously, a factor the rest of the way. Wide receivers stacked up on this play. To the ground. And they are in on Pierce. Trailing every third down. So big at this point. Going to go to the hurry up with under a minute to play. Has his target. Gains 12. Just when it looked like the defense had figured out a way to stop this offense, well, they give up the conversion, and now backs to the wall.
All right, well, it's not over. The defense has got to let that go. They got to swell up, get tough, and get this job done now.
First down at the 19. And picks up maybe 3 or 4. The Ravens are going to use one of the 2 timeouts they have remaining. The Ravens get set to snap the football. Only 1 timeout remaining here in the 4th. Pierce lined up in the backfield. 2nd and 6. Another carry here. And Weddle is able to bring it to an end. The defense stops the clock. 3rd down coming up. Needing a first at this point. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. And there's a timeout, so we'll take one with us. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens now with a chance to go ahead here in the 4th with this field goal attempt. The field goal try. Yes, sir. They were thinking touchdown that entire drive, but in the end, they have to go field goal. They convert here in the closing stages.
Well, I'm sure they would have loved to kick that field goal as time expired, but that's not the case. Good job of moving the football down the field, getting that field goal to put them ahead, and now the defense, go out there and do your job.
First down. Let's see what they come up with here. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. The Chargers take it from the 43. Looking to the right side and throwing. Green's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it. The Chargers have to take their final timeout. That's it. So we go back to the field out of the timeout. The offense is out there now with no timeouts. What do you see them doing here with so little time left?
Well, it's what you've worked on for so many weeks, no doubt about it. You got to know when to get out of bounds. If that opportunity arises, do it. If you are tackled inbounds, get up, line up, so you can either spike the ball or get the next play off.
Lining up now for a pressure kick. And it's good. With almost no time left. left on the clock. They may have just locked up the win with that kick.
You got to take advantage of good field position. The offense doesn't do it that time. I know they get 3 points out of it. Nice kick, but still a letdown for the offense.
The Ravens' return team is ready. Jones is going to take a knee, so this will come out to the 20. One final snap coming up. Let's see what they can do here. Quarters formation here for the defense. First down at the 20. And he's sacked, and that should do it. They won't get another playoff here. One team has secured its spot in the conference championship, while the other disheartened to know they were this close to the NFL's Final Four. All right, Phil, after this win today, they're now one step away from going to the Super Bowl. This victory today in the divisional round.
It's exciting times, Jim. This is, you know what, as soon as you go out in the field for warm-ups, you go, boy, this is different. It's special. And if you can just put 60 minutes of solid football together, you get a chance to go to the Super Bowl.